Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video, or welcome if it's your first time. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. It's a nice warm spring day in Osaka, nice and sunny. Cherry blossoms have all gone, but still nice and green and warm. So today I'm going to be talking to you about some temples. Now, I've talked about temples before on this channel, but these ones are part of a larger scheme that I've been doing over the last 9 years, I think. I started doing the Saigoku 33 Kannon Pilgrimage. Saigoku means the Kansai area, Sanju-san is 33, and Kannon is the name of a particular goddess. So it's a pilgrimage of 33 temples in Kansai, which have a particular Kannon statue. This is a famous set, but I think partly inspired by an 88 temple pilgrimage in Shikoku. But I started to do that in 2016. I didn't really make a lot of progress on it, and recently I've been feeling like, oh, enough is enough, I'm just going to push through. Now I've done all the prefectures, I thought maybe I'll try to finish off this 33 list. So today in different times I've been to 3 different temples fairly recently. So I'm going to show you what happens when I went there. I'm going to show you 3 temples, first one in Kyoto, one in Osaka, and then the final one in Gifu. You might be thinking, hang on, Gifu isn't in Kansai. Yeah, I agree. This is a very ancient pilgrimage. It's apparently 1200 years old. So at that time, maybe Gifu, or that part of Gifu, was considered part of Kansai. So yeah, just don't think too much about it. So I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to show you those 3 temples. I've got Yoshimine-dera, Sefuku-ji, and Kegon-ji. I think those are the 3. I'm going to do my narration in a moment, but before I do that, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment or a question, share this channel with any temple loving friends who've been to all the famous ones. You can give me a super like for a little extra bonus tip that I can use to build this channel, and also you can join one of my membership levels to get some exclusive extra stuff. So thank you for holding on till now. I'm going to go over to myself and show you the temples. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so let's kick things off at Yoshimine-dera. I just caught the bus from JR Mukoumachi Station, and it took a little while to get here, but here we are. But there's still quite a climb to get to the top of here. This was during autumn, so the autumn leaves were falling. There were leaf blower people everywhere. So I've already climbed quite a lot from the bus stop there, but you can see the nice view of Kyoto area. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, so this hike took about, about 15 minutes, I think, and finally we get to the entrance of Yoshimine-dera. This is number 20 on the Saigoku pilgrimage. I love these buildings, especially with the woodwork, with the kind of contrasting white and brown colours. But finally we made it towards the main building. That's just up the stairs over there. So you can kind of enjoy the peace and quiet. It wasn't very popular in this moment. And here's the main building. So this is where you can go and say your prayers, throw a 5 yen coin into the box. So this is actually quite a large area. Doesn't really look it from here, but you can keep going up the hill over in this direction. We'll do that in a moment. And then in front is the main building again. Some people are making their offerings. And then a couple more buildings off to the side. Not really that much in that direction. So most of the complex is up the hill. So let's take a look up there. First of all, we've got this beautiful kind of two-story pagoda. I love these structures. I love a tower. I was trying to get in the middle as well, nice and symmetrical. So there we go, some bits under construction in the back there too. As you climb up the hill a little bit, you get some various small buildings and really beautiful views of the Kyoto area. I think this is fairly close to Kyoto. I'm not sure if you can actually see Kyoto City itself, but it did look quite urban in the distance, so maybe I was looking at Kyoto. So just trekking along really, you just kind of enjoy the various sites. There's a nice map you can use to get your way around here. You can see all the different pavilions, and it's quite nice for autumn leaves as well. Maybe a little bit late at this point. I think most of them had fallen down already, so I was going to walk all the way up there. I think this is something to do with medicine as well, this shrine. So various other shrines too. And yeah, I couldn't get enough of this view, so I kept trying to do these panoramas. So that the plural of panorama? Panoramas? Who knows? So there we go. Yeah, let's have a nice view from the top. And yeah, the autumn leaves are filling up this pond as well. So nice ornamental ponds. It was quite nice to see the autumn leaves, to be honest. I think those are really nice in Kyoto. So I think that's a little graveyard, is it? Or was little Jisoo statues? And yeah, as I said, it's nice for autumn leaves as well. So you can see them just nicely turning red over there. So it's just a very peaceful walk around, really. I think I came on a Monday, so it wasn't as crowded as it normally is, but I don't think there were many people walking around with me. So there we go, just have a wander around, really. I'll start making my way down from here. I heard they had a waterfall in here as well, so I made a trip to see if I can find that. Only to find that the waterfall is actually this kind of sticking out pipe thing at the top. There it is, just coming into view. That apparently counts as a waterfall. Not very impressive if you ask me, but yeah, still quite nice. Might need to skim the pond pretty soon though. So there we go. So definitely visit Yoshimine-dera. Very beautiful and peaceful, and lovely views of Kyoto. And well, if the waterfall wasn't impressive, this tree might be. This is a very long tree. I think the base is right in the middle now, and the branches go off all the way in these directions. They're supported by these little platforms, but yeah, there we go. Very long pine tree. Okay, that's it. I think that's the main building. So one last look at the main building, and we'll head off to our second temple, which I believe is in Osaka Prefecture. So yeah, getting the train back. Yeah, this is how I got here, by the way. I went to JR Mukoumachi Station on the JR Kyoto line, so pretty easy to get here as well. It's not on the rapid service though, you might need to change to a slower train. So let's head back to Osaka, and we'll make it to Sefuku-ji. This is where the road stops, at least. We drove up here. And it's also famous for this waterfall, Mangano Falls, which is apparently the longest waterfall in Osaka Prefecture. I can't imagine there are many waterfalls in Osaka Prefecture anyway, but there we go, that's the number one. But let's keep going up. This is the fairly long hiking route to Sefuku-ji. Now we're in Izumi City at the moment, a little bit far out from the city, but yeah, technically in Izumi City limits. As you walk up, there's a nice river that you're following up. And this was in March, but we had some unusual weather that week before it turned really hot, and it had actually been snowing, so you'll see some snow on the ground here. Now here's one of the base entry gates as well. You can see this like a statued gate, all these temple seals on it. But of course we weren't done. We had a long hike ahead of us, so we had to make our way up this very steep hill. It wasn't, well, I don't know, it was quite steep in parts. And we had to watch our heads as well. There was falling snow dropping from the trees. As you can see, some of the snow was still on the ground. Very unusual for March. You don't usually get much snow. Here we are, finally making it towards the top. Very snow-dusted pinnacle. And I think that's finally the entrance at the top there. Yeah, don't look down though. That's a pretty long way down. So here we are. So this is the side of the main building. I just showed this because the snow was melting and falling off. So I had to get some nice shots of here. So this is Sefuku-ji temple, and we'll see the front in a moment. There we go, that's the front of the building. Looks like the snow had fallen off the roof at least. This has also got a very nice view from the top. I'll show you that in a moment. But here's the main building. You can again say your prayers down here. But a nice view of the mountains around Izumi. Lovely weather as well. It's very fresh. It was nice for a hiking day anyway. And unusually, we could actually film inside the temple, which is not what you can usually do. Now these Kannon statues represent all of the 33 temples in this pilgrimage. Otherwise we can just have a wander around the temple. You can take photos and things as well. So it was a bit of a novelty for me. Usually we're not allowed to do that. So you can see the various statues and things down here. And this is the main temple area inside. So there's a very large Buddha statue in the middle. I felt really guilty doing this. I felt like I was doing something wrong, but they did kind of encourage me even to take videos, so I guess that's good. I can show everybody inside. I love temples though. I mean, they always have some nice historical statues inside and interesting decorations. And a little bit more inside in the back as well. We had some other, I think that's a Kannon statue in the back there too. And all of these other various statues. I'm not sure all their names. I'm sure somebody can find that out if they need to. So there we go. That's most of the inside of the temple. Very nice place to walk around, and very friendly staff. I think they were happy for the visitors. And yeah, nice horse statue. Can't say no to a statue. So there we go. That's Sefuku-ji Temple. Definitely check that out if you've got a strong pair of legs and you can get to Izumi City. Okay, so now we're in Gifu Prefecture, Ogaki Station. This is a JR station, but it is also shared with a few other private railways. So this is the Tarumi Railway, that they have their own platform. So I'm going to take the Tarumi Railway off towards our next destination, which is Kegon-ji. So nice trains inside here, very comfortable, very warm. This is called a one-man train, so it's a bit like a bus really. They'll stop at the station and you have to make your way to the front and pay the conductor when you get there. You can buy tickets ahead if you want to, but you have to talk to the conductor. So it took about 30 or 40 minutes to get to our destination. Some nice scenery on the way. And there's my train going away. I made it to Tanigumiguchi Station. So this is the entrance to Tanigumi Mountain. This is the community bus as well, which times itself with the trains, so you're not going to miss the bus at least. So the bus stop takes you to the bottom of this kind of long shopping road. It was very quiet when I went there. There's also a sightseeing plaza too, and get some information for travellers. And because this is the 33rd of 33 of these Saigoku 33 temples, there's also a map of all 33 of them, so you can take a look there. You can pause there and take a screenshot if you want. But yeah, we're up in the top right corner in Gifu Prefecture. The street itself was very nice, kind of sort of historical feeling to it. They had some kind of cherry blossom festival, or they were getting ready for it. There wasn't actually any cherry blossoms at this point. But the place was absolutely dead though. There were no people around. This was a Monday, I think, so maybe that's why. And there was this incredible shop with all of these special items. You get some geodes there. There were these carvings, wood carvings, and maybe jade carvings of some religious scenes. What do you get for the person who has everything? Well, maybe you get one of those. Lots of little Buddha statues, Kannon statues, and so on. So because this is the last one in the pilgrimage, there are lots of special items available here. This is a huge shop. I didn't realise there was somebody sitting at the front watching me the whole time when I was filming. But finally, let's make our way up this street. So it's Inori-chan. This is the mascot of Ibigawa City, I think. Nice tanuki there too. Some rather eccentric statues all over the place. This looks kind of like a nice restaurant too. There's a nice, geisha, a little bit older geisha. So here we are at the entrance to Kegon-ji at the end of the street. As you can see, not many people around today. It's basically a straight shot from here, along here, and there's some steps up. You can just kind of enjoy the scenery around here. There is a map as well of this temple complex. It's not very big, but not as big as Yoshimine-dera, for example. So you can just kind of enjoy the historic mossy monuments all around. I think these lanterns. And finally making up to the top, this is Kegon-ji's main building. So you can say your prayers and get your temple stamps there. There's another one here where you can donate your clothes, I think. The kind of temple pilgrimage robes. It's like a jacket kind of thing you can do. Someone toilet papered this guy, poor guy. That's probably not what it was. And you can see this tanuki statue near the top of the mountain. This is a special shrine for people who've finished the pilgrimage. Maybe I can go back there again once I've finished all 33. But not today. Apparently you can get a wish granted. So this is Tanigumi-san. And yeah, nice view from the top as well. So it feels like a nice ending to a pilgrimage. unfortunately, it's not the end of my pilgrimage, so I had to return back to Osaka. And yeah, so this is quite a way up. So again, you need some strong legs to make it to the top of this one. So maybe I'll come back here again one day. So all that remains to do is to get the bus back to the Tarumi Railway Station. And just enjoy the scenery one more time before my train comes. So there we go, that's Gifu. That's one of the furthest ones finished. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. And I'll give you some more information now. So thanks for watching so far. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for staying all the way to the end. So what did you think of those temples? I did this over the course of maybe 4 or 5 months, I think. So I didn't think it was really worth making a whole video about each one. So I'm kind of compiling them. So let me know if you enjoyed that one. I've still got 8 more temples to go, I think. So I'm going to try and finish those this year if I can. I'm busy with other things, and also the expos going on this year. So I'll see if I can squeeze it in. I think a lot of them I can do in little combo attacks. So I think 2 of them in Hyogo, 2 of them in around Otsu City in Shiga. There's one in Nagahama too, which is nearby. And I've got 2 on the north coast of Kyoto as well, which is a little bit of a hard one to get to. And 1 in the middle of Lake Biwa too, so I have to make a special trip for that. So those are the 3. Yoshimine-dera I got to by bus from JR Mukoumachi Station. I think did you see that briefly in the video? So Mukoumachi is on the Kyoto line, so it's quite easy to get to from Osaka. But from the bus stop, you can see there's quite a steep walk up. It's a bit of a hike to get to the top, so just be careful. The next one I went to was Sefuku-ji in Izumi City in southern Osaka Prefecture. I actually went there by car from around that area, so thank you to Takaaki, my friend, who gave me a ride up there. That's also got a pretty punishing hike up there. It took about 30 minutes. I actually did try to go there once before. We tried to do 3 temples in one day, but it was leaving a little bit late for Sefuku-ji, and we had to give up because the temple was closing before we would have made it to the top. So finally, I've got closure on that one. And finally, Kegon-ji is in Gifu Prefecture in Ibigawa City, or Ibigawa town. I got there, if you saw recently, I did my video from Osaka to Tokyo, and then I was coming back. On my way back from Shizuoka, I stopped at Ogaki Station, JR Ogaki Station, and you can change there to, I think there are 2 private railways that run there. I use the Tarumi Railway. There's another one as well, I forgot the name of it, but there's different routes you can use to get there. But from Ibigawa City, Ibigawa-cho, I could take a community bus, which was scheduled to meet the trains as well, so it was quite easy to get there. They're not very regular though, so please plan out your trip in advance, especially from Osaka. It's a bit of a long trek. But it was pretty easy once I got there. You just walk up the kind of main shopping street, and there's a bit of a climb to the top, but not too bad. Now, I did do these out of order. There is an ordered list, the Saigoku 33 temples. So it starts at number 1, which is in Wakayama Prefecture, which is, I forgot the name of it now, in around Nachi waterfall area. And it goes all the way to number 33, which was the one we saw in Gifu. So you don't have to do them in order. There's no one pressuring you. You don't have to check your book at the end. So you can just go around at your leisure. Obviously, I did it at my leisure. It took me 9 years to get this far. But I'm going to show you what I've been collecting. So if you go to a temple in Japan, any temple, you can get a stamp. Well, providing there's staff there, you can get a stamp in this Goshuin-cho, which is a kind of a temple stamp book. This is a special one this is Saigoku 33 something. Yeah, I'm not sure what all that says. But this has the ordered list in it, so this has got a slot for each of the temples. Let's go through. I'll just show you what they all look like. I'm opening this the right way. So the first one, Yoshimine-dera, no, what was the first one I did? Yeah, Yoshimine-dera is number 20, I think. A little bit confusing how to find my way around this book. So there we go. I'll get there in a moment. So I got a stamp like this. These stamps cost, Well, now they cost 500 yen. It might differ in some places, but I don't think it should be more than that. And you can see there, where is it? It's got the number at the top, so this says 20, Niju, so this is 20. It's got the name of the temple there as well. What does it say? Yeah, Yoshimine-dera. So that's where I went for, that's number 20. That was the first one you saw. The second one, Sefuku-ji, is number 4 on the list. They generally kind of number from the south upwards. So this is the south part of Osaka, if I can find it. There we go. So here's my shrine stamp for this one. This says Makino Osan. Makino Osan. So some of the temples have slightly different names. It could be the name of the mountain, it could be the name of the temple. There's a few variations, so check on Wikipedia just to clear up any confusion. So you get these nice unique ones. You get the date as well. So I went here on, so that's Reiwa 7, Reiwa year 7, I think that's this year. Third, that's March, so that means 3, so that's March. And I went on the, oh, what's that? Can't even read the kanji. Okay, anyway, I went there in March, not long ago. And then the last one, oh, it's quite confusing. It kind of opens, this book opens a bit like an accordion, so you've got 2 sides of it. When they give you a stamp, they often put a bit of newspaper in too, so it sort of blots the excess ink, so you don't get all smudgy and horrible. Where's the back of this one? Almost there. So then the last one of Kegon-ji and Gifu. Oh, don't destroy my book. And there we go, a nice stamp there too. Again, I went there in March as well. You can see, yeah, Tanigumiguchi, so that's the name of the mountain, I think. So if you remember the train station, that was Tanigumiguchi. And so yeah, there we go. That's my stamp for that one. It does say a few things in here as well. It gives a bit of information. It also has, this book gets used for chants as well, so for kind of Buddhist chants. So if I can find the page of those. So they've got these kind of Buddhist sutras that people chant. I haven't got my way around to getting that far in, but I'm just kind of happy using this as a bit of a stamp rally. I know that's probably not the most holy of missions, but here we are. So there we go, yeah, so check out the Saigoku Sanju-san Kannon Meguri. If you can manage all of them, you can finish this book. There are a few extra ones as well. They're called Bangai, which means outside the numbering. So there's 3 of those. I think I've got 2 of those left to do. I might do that as a little epilogue after I finish the other ones. So I'm going to try and finish that this year. I might do a video after I finish them all, just to introduce all 33. Let me know if you're interested in that by leaving a comment. Yeah, give it a try. It's a nice way to kind of visit some places that are not as famous and touristy. There are a couple of famous ones. For example, the one in Wakayama, the Nachi Katsura, that's quite famous, and Kiyomizu-dera in Kyoto is one of the most famous temples in probably all of Japan. But aside from that, most of them are fairly lesser known, let's say. So yeah, please check that out. Let's finish there. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Like this video, subscribe, share the channel. Give me a super like if you like this one. Help me with my train fees to get there, all these places. And finally, what's the other one? You can join one of my membership levels. I can give you some extra contents if you are into that. So thank you very much and take care. See you again soon. Bye-bye.